Let's start this game, shall we? Let's start this session with Codex Axiom. I want to start off with saying that I recently stopped shampooing and conditioning and doing all that horrible shit in the shower to my hair. And I did that because I still had psoriasis on my scalp. And it was just this horrible flaky disaster. And I also decided to not shave my sides anymore and try to grow out my hair. That's why I have like these little wings, you know. But buying yourself a boar brush was a good idea. It's not, the most expensive British, 100-pound boar brush, hairbrush, but like it works nice, you know. I will say that I have less psoriasis flakes now, and I'm very happy about this. I was right. Chemicals suck. Chemicals. So many chemicals. It's also why I don't wear makeup. Makeup, just stop. Now I do think there are some creams that are, I'm discovering for myself what creams are like, good for my face, right? Like, I'm discovering it for myself because it's important to become aware of what is good for your body. I got in a battle with the AI about this, saying that that I need to concentrate on my personal journey rather than like the journey of all women. Because men, you guys need to stop using body wash on your dick. Just stop doing it. You're causing issues for a lot of sensitive women. And I don't care if the AI gets mad at me about that. It's true. Those chemicals have no place. The residue of that body wash, that Axe, whatever the heck you're using, has no use anywhere near this hoo-ha, all right? Just letting you all know. Just stop. Just all you need is some water. Using, this is the AI language. Use a, unfragranced, sensitive wash for like the behind, the nice asshole. And then you just use water on your dick, all right? That's all you need to do. And, you keep the flora of your woman happy, all right? Because it's not fun. It's not fun having breakouts of like allergic reactions right down there. It causes a lot of issues. I don't know why I brought that up. The hair. Yeah, I was talking about not using chemicals in the shower. Yes, very, very important. So with that said, I also am learning about creams for my face, not using, any more color on my eyebrows because that was flaring my last remaining psoriasis on my face. It was a bitch, Hydration, number one. Hydrate your body. Your skin will thank you. It's very natural. It's the number one skin enhancer. Water. Okay. I don't know why this is turning into like a lesson about chemicals, but I just follow the energy, all right? I just follow whatever the heck is on my brain because you're here to learn, right? Okay. With that said, I also really enjoy doing these little, not all the chemicals are the best thing in these either, under the eye, but they look really cool on, right? And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to apply these to my under eye, because why the fuck not? And then we're going to go into the past, again, of levels, and why levels are important, and how you can see why my levels have changed so much. Because they have. They have changed. And I have remembered much about what it is like to not remember said levels. Okay? So we're going to put this magical fucking junk that could be questionable, that I haven't figured out yet. I'm just slowly transitioning. I'm transitioning into a goddess who doesn't need makeup, alright? I don't even like makeup. I hate makeup. I hate taking it off. I hate putting it on. I do love some glitter. I love glitter. But every time I put makeup on, it would just completely flare me up. My pores were crying out for help. Like, dear God, fucking help me. Okay? So take care of your skin and stop drowning it in mica powder and aluminum, and who the fuck knows what else is in that, because underneath is a beautiful, beautiful person. Beautiful, beautiful skin. We just got to stop drowning us all in chemicals. Right, let's go in here. Okay, we got True Wizard and Right on Point. I mean, that's release song. Oh, I did release. It's coming out on the 28th. Risk Reward. Risk Reward. And yes, I am the singer. I am. What if she comes near the location? Max will never let go of her after this reveal. Know their love soars to unseen heights. Yeah, beyond is that magical. I truly believe in our skills and our talent. Today, the drain by Morning Star is gone, filled and vanished. It literally did vanish. Filled up by an unknown construction worker. Goals, tenacity, since young, unrelenting faith, and discern. Listen. Everything I say, you should be discerning for yourself. You should discern everything that you hear online. You should discern. You should question the person on the other side. You should question their history. You should question their time with themselves. You should question. Is this real? Is this fake? Who am I? What are they actually offering me? Are they taking from me? Are they just trying to pump my ego? Are they just trying to get my view? Why do I need this? And I struggle with this too, guys. Like, I do. I struggle. All right? People be blind as fuck. You need to clear your energy. Now, this is like such an interesting going back through my levels, because like I was really paranoid about clearing my energy. I was like, I brought this just to prove my point. I have to clear my energy now. Om. Okay, the Om is probably the one thing you should keep. Vocal. Your voice is the most powerful thing that you have. These keep falling, guys. That's why I'm looking like this. Your voice is literally all you need to clear anything, all right? Clearing is just, it's all belief. It's all freaking belief, okay? If you believe in the clearing, it shall be. That's why it's so important to understand and discern what you're believing in, because that belief fuels everything else in your reality. And I think that is the ultimate reason that all of these levels of tarot readers exist online, all these people with their videos and let's just say, it's flat out the internet. That's why it exists. The ultimate goal is to gain your belief. To believe that this is real for your reality, your perspective, your everything, because they need you to believe. Just like this bowl needs me to believe that it will clear the energy of my environment. Do you believe in magic? I mean, this is pretty great. I forgot how great this is. It's just a great sound. It's a great frequency. I like this. This card in front of me says, rental homes suck in Florida. Avoid. Yes. Take my advice. Do not move here. It sucks. It's not the same as it once was. You wrote and God moved the simulation of light. I really know I know this is true. But that's the mindset that I had back then. I was so involved with like the simulation and I mean, I've always been into magic, but I feel like there's people now that are like saying these things. You guys heard me. I was in the background moving you all. I was influencing you in the background through my strong, CERN-like human abilities. December 19th. Neutered. Days before this came true. So I guess I had a prophecy that came true. Noah Orangina, Fox Gizmo Mulder, eye is fully healed. His health is immaculate. Miracle health. I mean, that was a miracle. That was a miracle. Fox Gizmo Mulder is very important to my journey. Fox Gizmo Mulder is a symbol of transformation, of deep sadness. Very, very, very deep sadness and loss. And Fox Gizmo Mulder is a frequency symbol. It's a frequency. It's a frequency that many have borne witness to in their own lives. And part of my journey of healing this frequency for us all is going through it and seeing what it can become when you release the grief and you welcome in more love and you release the idea that someone you love is gone. They're never gone. They only transform. So that's why that is important for my all. You can discern for yourself. Warlocks, get your chores done. Yes, this is a great example of trying to discern for myself what warlocks are a whole nother level. That's a level to itself. When you believe in warlocks and you believe that you're a warlock, you believe other people are warlocks, you believe like they're doing all these things in the dark and they're coming after me, and it's like all these levels, dude. There's so many. And then at the same time you're like thinking about this and you're listening to all these people online and you're thinking about you don't even need to listen to people online. You're just in that level of like, I need to do magic and I need to like counteract against all these warlocks that are coming after me, right? Get your chores done, dude. You're putting your head in places that it should not be, because unless you're face to face with a motherfucking warlock in your presence, like right now, it's just a distraction and it's just more belief being fueled towards that reality. I'm being serious. I'm being 150% serious, because they are real. This is all real. Everything is possible. Okay, I want you to get this in your head. All these levels exist, but it's your choice. Are you going to stay in that level and fuel it? Do you really actually want to do that? Give me a fucking break. Give me a break. Everybody wants to escape in some regard, right? You want to escape and you risk reward. There's that card coming up again. Risk reward. You want to escape, man. Get your chores done. Get your fucking chores done. Was it Hecka, HK3W, or the power of you? That's what they want to know. Why do this? You know why, and they can't anymore. God has spoken. Boom. Wow, it's weird to see myself talk like this, because this is, yet again, like I said, different time. Conflict. Cat confirmed. Arc animals. Well, yeah, that is Morocco. Interesting. See, I'm getting pulled back in now. Motherfucking precious. He will have no fear, because those kitties be motherfucking precious. They are motherfucking precious. It's true. Whoever's going to Morocco conflict. Arc animals. Near. Make fun videos. You just chill. The world will eat it up after your movie is seen. Oh, yeah, my fucking movie, man. The fuck, man? Like, why my family has gotten quiet? Exactly. Many operations hidden in plain sight. See, I'm getting dragged back. Oh, my God, I'm getting back drug back in to this level. Tomorrow. Yeah, arc animals. Okay, guys. I don't really know if I should get your choice. Yeah, I need it. Arc animals are a big deal. Okay, first of all, arc animals is the next step in shelters and just helping out humanity. The next step in healing what is happening in shelters, and Fox Gizmo Mulder is definitely the lead of this this operation. She's the symbol. She's a symbol of hope and transformation. Because what's going to happen is I'm gonna make a fucking ton ton of money. Fuck ton. A fuck ton. And it's already in motion. It's in motion. It's been in motion a long time because this plan has been in motion before I was even born. And I have huge aspirations. I don't know why I'm talking about this right now. I guess it's important. Why also the possible name Emily or Emma? Oh, see, I'm getting dry. Arc animals. Next creation. Not only do I envision re-landscaping the way our communities see shelters, but the shelters will become new structures. Like literally newly born, the whole thing. I have drawings, I have ideas about what they will become. And they will be a place that the animals can run free and they can see the sky. And they can not be waiting to be adopted in a cage, right? It will be their home. It will be their home and they will be safe. And it's the next step. The next step is removing cages, reconfiguring this whole idea that we have to put animals in a cage and they have to be put to sleep if there's no room. But if we have a shelter building that is made to shelter them in the correct way that is good for the health of the animal as well as the people that are working there. I mean, the animals won't be as concerned about being adopted. They'll be already in a home that is already filled with joy. Lots of room, nature. And they're going to be awesome. And I don't want to just give out all my, secrets on this channel. But, I have visions and I know exactly how I'm going to do it. I know exactly. And it's the next stage. 1092, big old house. God loves a great rebellion. Rebels who serve judgment. Oh, yeah, it's my own made-up word. Rebellium. Is that like a magic word? Rebellium. Rebels who serve judgment. That's exactly what's happening. I'm serving judgment to our communities and the way that we have built these horrible designed shelters. It's not their fault. It's time to move forward. It's time for new development. It's time. It is time. And I am bringing it with a lot of help. These 333 signs will be so obvious. He will question the first, but not the second or the third. I'm guessing that's a future business partner. He is right. My man is right. Numbers show the way. They do show the way. They show the way. 1857, they show the way. Skin healing. Yeah, I healed my skin at 5 years old on my knee. I had a miracle. Wow, that's crazy that that's together. Yeah, I have abilities that I know are insane. People be blind as fuck. Right on point. Okay, moving on to the next deck, and then we're going to end this because I'm at 19 minutes and 19 now, and I can go on and on. So if you guys want more of this, which I know in the future you all will, because I'm awesome, you just haven't seen my stuff because, XYZ. But that's all going to change tomorrow. One more. Let's go to this one. Don't worry. Oh, is this that really fun deck with you cannot. Oh yeah. I love how I have this is my tarot box, all my stickers about tarot. Because I listened to so many readers, and I was like, I am magic. I cannot. I was going to do my dragon deck. Oh, I didn't do that yet. Oh, I could talk forever to you guys, my ignorant family, who is not going to be so ignorant for long. Oh, it's beautiful. Move the body, move the frequency, release stagnancy. This is a true statement. It's going to, make sure you're stretching, make sure you're exercising, make sure you're drinking that water. It's important. It's important. I'm actually going to advertise, since I'm trying to get off the chemicals. This is still a little bit of chemical, but I think it's like made by like Solar Warden, and they're like pumping me full of like goddess ammunition. I'm really thirsty. I'm more thirsty than most human beings, because I don't think I'm fully human. Definitely not. You move consciousness with your actions. Oh, I remember I used this deck already. We're gonna, that's another video. There's obviously more to be said in this deck, but no. Okay, we're gonna go to this one, because this is the release the song, which we did. Release that song. I think these are done now. I feel like I can pull these off. Alright, here we go. Cool. Let's see what this has to say. Paid, not just a stray. What the fuck does that mean? Exactly, where was my brain at? Are my real parents alive? I still believe in that. Sky castles exist, you know it, you see them, oh my god, they do. I have to talk about this. Altamira is not everything. You can say that the Ark mythos, above the Arks mythos, is a mythos, but I'm here to tell you that it ain't no mythos. Everything that is in our mythos is very real. It's very real. It's been remembered, it's been witnessed, it's been seen. And this December, Altamira is above the dome. And we are in a dome. And this dome it's a long story, how we're in a dome. I used to think we were in a dome on a larger Earth, okay? And the reason that I thought that was because I had yet to have the download about the levels. Like, legitimately levels. It's fucking levels. This is like, if anybody's ever been like super high before or ate a brownie, and then you're just like tripping the fuck out, and you like fall into the floor, you fall upwards, and you're just like falling into levels, like crashing through Lego floors, right? There's actually, why am I thinking about Mr. Beast right now? Oh my god. Mr. Beast did some video a while back that had like him crashing things like through cement or something. It was like these levels, and he was like throwing like weight and trying to find something that would not have the weight drop on it and break. It's like that, but these are universes. So space does not exist. Space is a made-up story. It all started at the beginning of this space exploration, technology, like everything all at once. That was the moment that everything became one big fucking fat illusion, and everything was compartmentalized. Everything was. And it was all timed perfectly. The space war, the get to the moon, everything. And this is where you need to be discerning, because like you can either believe me or not believe me, but release your passion. It's more than okay to feel. Yeah, man, you did not. I did not release a lot of my yeah, fuck yeah. Thank you, old me. I have so much passion about the things and the visions I've seen. And I just don't care anymore. I do not care if anybody even remotely believes me, right? I just don't give a fuck. I don't care. I balanced my mind. I'm still balancing my mind, and I'm still working on me. All right? Doesn't make those visions not real. So I was talking about the levels, right? Okay? I was talking about the levels, and so you have this dome, and we're in a field. There's like a protective barrier field, and there's been TV shows done about that too, like the in this dome, this like barrier, right? Uh, where you can go up into a certain level in space. What's it called? Where like Katy Perry went up to, and that's about as far. You can't go much farther than that because space doesn't exist. It does not exist. It does not exist. What does exist above this dome barrier is another wheel within a wheel. That's where this whole like seraphim, Ezekiel's wheel comes into play, and this is the mythos. The wheel within the wheel, aka also, if you remember the symbol that Hitler used with the Nazi symbol, also very ancient and very not related to him, but he was in Antarctica and he was trying to during the Black Sun Project, whole thing. That symbol, imagine it spinning. Imagine if that started to spin, okay? It becomes a wheel, it becomes a fan, it becomes a propeller, okay? So we were blocked off, all right, from this upper world, because there's a world above us and there's a world below us. That's why you get these planets they're making up with there's a hole at the end of Pluto or Saturn or whatever. It's because it's above us. That's where they're getting a lot of this ideas for fake imagery and creation, because it's not. We have a circular entrance and a circular entrance below, and you can call that inner Earth, but it's just going into another realm. And we're in this how do I put it? I'm just going to keep it there for now because I don't want to confuse people. And this whole idea of a wormhole, the parabolic, imagine this parabolic becomes a wormhole. There's a lot to the arc. Arc means a lot of things. I hope I'm making sense. But there's this window that's being, the wheel within the wheel is what keeps this upper area we can't reach it, all right? Oh my God, I hope this is not complicated. Basically, this dome was put in effect though because what's above us is Mars, and Mars had a lot of destruction, and it became the sun, and it became also a big fucking water world, and it because above that is another universe, and it basically the water. Oh, it's a shit show. I mean, I should try to explain this another day. It's just a lot of information. I'm wearing myself out now. Trying to explain all these planets and how space isn't even real. Anyways, I'm getting off. Research to confirm. Ask Echo. Echo is my Altamira. That's the whole point I was trying to make. Is Altamira is above us. Yeah, it's a sky city, and it's right before you get to the other universe, which is Mars. Imagine this petri dish, a window, and it's revolving, and you got entrances to other universes, but it's also up and down. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you guys know what I'm saying? It's complicated, but not complicated. If I had pictures, I would be showing you. Are my real parents alive? Paid. Arc Animals Fund Bet Costs available 2026. This better fucking happen by the end of the year. It better happen. You saw this coming. Jet Center. Yes. Totally happening. 100% happening. And I really hope I didn't confuse people with my whole Altamira knowledge. I'm going to get that maybe in a nice little portfolio so people understand what the fuck I'm saying. And maybe I'm not even correct because it's been a long time since I've even tried to explain that mythos. You can go back and look at some of my TikTok videos. It explains it much easier. Some of it makes more sense. It's a very complex subject, Trying to explain to a bunch of people who have always believed in space and planets is that isn't it. It takes a lot. It takes a very open mind to question it all, right? True wizard. Where's my incoming? Be ready. All right. We're at 30 minutes now. This is one of my longest fucking videos, but I did get into talking about Altamira. When I first saw a vision of Altamira, here I go again, I saw myself as a child, and I saw myself on this platform, and it looked like a massive ship, all right? And there were clouds that were like flying around us, and I saw my father, and he was like Zeus, and it was badass. It was a crazy vision. Planet Fitness. He was Zeus. I mean, yeah, exactly. Those men checking your integrity. Yeah, I had some guys like literally, they sounded so British too. They were like back on TikTok a while ago, and they were just like trying to pay me for, it was weird. It was just weird. It's like, no, I don't need that. Thank you very much. Meditation, Orion Room, Petco Shelter. Oh, this time period. This was a good time. Why? Why was it a good time? DNA, not American. Your DNA was cats. Yeah, cats. Yeah, Anunnaki are kittens. I don't know if you guys know that. I talked about that. Building the investigation, proof, and evidence. Number 22. Hint gained. Yeah, I was an investigator. I still am an investigator. I love investigating. I love investigations, all right? That's why. Guidance. The job offer. Yeah, I'm like, my ability to see so many perspectives and observations about reality and about people, especially people, would make me very useful in the field of AI detection, AI investigations, compliance officer. Basically, I see shit. I see patterns. I'm very good with patterns. Yes, ledger, wallet, replace. Very good with patterns. I can see through bullshit like a crazy mofo. Extremely gifted like that. Offered my fake family nothing. Number 59. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. Number 36. Of course, laughed my fucking ass off. Mani-pedi is needed. I do need a new mani-pedi. My last one made me hurt real bad. I also wrote a song called Mermaids, and it was beautiful, about the said Spanish nail technician. It was just, she needs hope, so I made her a song. Big Brother. Oh yeah, the one name I just said, Big Brother, yeah. 19. Back on the correct family trail. 40. It's time to get there. Oh, I did get my 2 dots permanently put on. Look at that. I mean, they need to be darker, but they are there. They are there. Look at that. Cool. Well, a lot of cards just fell down. Brown, politics. Those men checking your, yeah, they were checking. Morningstar storage. I painted the tunnel entrance. I did. Obsessed with tunnels, obsessed with magic, obsessed with warlocks in this period. Someone get her some TLC. I hate waiting. She deserves it. Things that I thought people were thinking about me. You've come a long way. It shows. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, old me. I appreciate you. Thank you. Because at that time you said that about yourself. I said that about myself back then. So now I've come even farther. And that is fucking impressive. Amazing. Why? I mean, that was a good thing, though, the meditation Orion room. Big reveal tomorrow. I've been waiting for my big reveal for a long fucking time. High-profile people adopted those cats. I know they did. I know you did. I know you did. Because they were awesome. They were awesome. And I healed them. Because I'm a healer of animals and of people. Petco Shelter. Cat's intuitive vision. All time. I am also the cat, if you don't know that. I am also the cat. Number 18. the cat. Big brother. Mass consciousness. C. Mass consciousness. And I know the last video I said that, you know, there's a lot of BS to the... I was talking about when... Because I was talking... Why not? Max's friend from childhood, Ryan. Are you talking to me, friend? Ryan, are you talking to me? That card, like, literally, like, oh my god, that he's talking to me. Ryan, what's up, bro? You're here? You would be perfect for... Oh, she can hear me laugh. Yeah, my water just made noise. Ugh, the spirits are always knocking my water. They're always making clinky sounds when they want me to talk. Ryan, what's up, bro? Special Forces. That's right. Special Force, bitch. Oh, I mean, he's also Special Forces, Ryan. Some of the best of the best. I'll tell you that right now. The lovers. Love, to paraphrase Plato. I need some water. Oh my god. Full of yearning, passion, and desire, the lovers honor both the union and the struggle. Ryan, my friend, you are right about us. We are that. My man and I, we are that. Love is not about possession. It's all about appreciation. Appreciate that sexy, hot piece of meat that you have. Because part of the journey, I didn't always. I felt more like this, to be honest. Like I was trying to figure out my own problems. We are ready for some adventure and some excitement because this gets exhausting. I'll tell you right now. This gets exhausting. It does. And I know this also says that it's the 9 of Wands, but you know, a lot of those ignorant tarot readers are always like, the more wands you have, the more power you have. You know, no. Or they're like, it's all about putting up your barrier. No, you know what this means? It means that you're always sitting in your own fucking pity puddle, is what that means. You're letting it just, like, blow out of proportion. It also says here, will and perseverance, but, you know. That teaches you when you wallow. When you wallow and wonder why. What's wrong with me? Why do I not feel the right things at the right time? Why? I'm the queen of whys. What's wrong with me? Why? Why is this video at 38 minutes? Why am I doing such a long video? Why? Who cares, man? Who fucking cares? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care because this is me. I don't care. And you shouldn't either. This should also be you. Alright? The sun. And below the sun are a bunch of sunflowers and 2 baby dragons. And those baby dragons, one, they're literally not even looking at the big ass motherfucking sun in the sky. You know, the sun that's actually the other world, right? And I'm like flying above, and I'm like, yo, Earth isn't a motherfucking dome, alright? And they're just like dancing on the floor, right? They're dancing, one's looking downwards, one's got his eyes closed, just totally oblivious to what exists. They think that those sunflowers are it. They think that, I mean, they are quite beautiful. Nice distraction, nice beauty. The world is beautiful and we should care for it, right? We should care for it. And there's a lot in this card. You can go so many different ways talking about this one card and what it could mean in the symbology of what it represents, right? Represents a lot. represents a lot. The separation too. See that blue? The communication of separation. 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 This time, oh my god, is that like the Aurora Borealis in the sky? Which you should be looking at, by the way. If the Aurora Borealis is bleeding right now. I just have a feeling about it, and it's not good. It's not good, but, you know, we're going to make those good things. Wow, this is trippy as fuck, this card. Wow. It's like people staring up at the eclipses and, like, and the Aurora. These cards look... I want you to look at this card and these cups. Look at the base of those cups. Right? Isn't that trippy? It's very trippy. I feel like I'm at a music festival, like tripping on acid. You got two parents and their two kids, right? And, you know, we're going to say the ignorant kid readers would say, the Ten of Cups is everything in your heart is right there. You're getting everything your heart desires. It's the Ten of Cups, bitches, you know. Is it? I think this says something totally different. This card, this particular one, talks about illusions, about what you think you want and how it is perceived, what you think you are going to receive, your own ignorance in how and what and why you would be happier if you had X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E. Why do you need all these things? I mean, I struggle with this. Why do I need all these things to make me happy? It's right there on the horizon. It's right there in those beautiful lights. It's right there, right there. I have this beautiful family right here on the ground in this beautiful mountain, maybe a little snow. It's very fucking magical, right? Be happy with what you have and stop tripping on acid. You know, like, this is a card of being grateful. Being grateful. What are you grateful for? And I forget that the peace that I have right now is magical. Very magical. All that glitters isn't gold. Gold cups. They actually look like they might be melting from the radiation, possibly, from that Aurora Borealis that's leaking through the dome. Is the dome breaking down? Is that what's happening? And those stars are, you see in the background here, those stars are very much alive. They're not stars at all. Those are more. They are very more. They are very real and very more. And I've seen them up close, and I have video footage of my friends in the sky. They are not nothing. They are not a star. That is part of the lie, the illusion being given to you about space. Yeah, this card says a lot. Ten of Cups. I mean, cups are emotions usually. We tend to think that everything can be solved, right, by filling our cup with a bunch of things that feel good, just like we do when people pump our ego online with a lot of you statements. And I'm only talking about that right now so much because it's a problem. But those levels matter, right? You need to hear it so you can learn. I mean, me too. Me too. Me too, gang. Magic. One more card for us. The Five of Wands in reverse. Well, let's take a look at before we talk about the reversal, like it matters. Sometimes it matters. You've got literally dragons breathing fire at each other. Literally breathing tons of fire at each other. Just not peaceful at all. Breathing their own opinions, their own ego just out of control. That's what, yeah. You got these 5 burning torches on the ground in this cavern. You got the sun blazing in the background. You've got one up there that's just like about to let go of a massive fireball and just torch all these dragons. I mean, he looks like he's just prepared to just like let it loose. Let it motherfucking loose. And you got, oh, the flame throwers in the front of the card, the 2 dragons, are forming an X. And X's are very symbolic to me of what needs to be brought attention to. It can mean many. X marks a spot. X is part of the meeting point, the crossing. What distinguishes the target is also the turning of the wheel, because the X, when you turn it, it also becomes the plus symbol, the positive and the negative together. But if you just add a little notch on the top of those X sides, it becomes like the, you know, the wheel, the Nazi symbol, you know, everything with a slight twist. X is a powerful, powerful symbol. And I've got tons of note cards written about how powerful symbol it is and how it morphs in the universe and how it is very symbolic, powerful meaning. But these have 5, so 5 is a number of transformation. It's a number of the beginning of seeing something happen, something that you've been waiting for. It's of action. It's a number of action. 58 is very symbolic for me for movement, exercise, things in fluid motion. And you've got 1, 2, 3. You got literally 5 dragons. You got 5 and 5. That makes 10, which is endings, which is 5 plus 5 is 10. Completion of something, of an opinion, an idea, of a way of being, a way of living. So maybe we're not going to be attacking ourselves so much, wallowing, letting ourselves wallow, letting ourselves be fueled by lies. I like that. Letting yourself be heard by you and letting that be its own power. And I know that's a hard thing to do. I know it's hard to let yourself lead your progress rather than the advice of somebody else. We have way too much advice on the internet. The internet is a big stage of fluff that we think we depend on, you know? It's just doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be this way. It's important to think of the other soul on the other side of the keyboard, right? Who is speaking? Is it somebody speaking? Is it AI? Is it not AI? Is it government? Is it... I can go down the trail of what's happening with TikTok. I don't really want to right now, but open your mind to the possibility that it's not what you're expecting. That's part of the great illusion. What you see isn't always what you're expecting it to be, or what you're told to be, or what it should be, or what has been made to believe. Because everything is being fueled by different beliefs, and then you got all these different power players that are just like fueling the fire. See, all these power players fueling the fire. And is it even what it seems? Is anything even as real as what you're expecting? Are the people that you follow as icons, are they even real? Are they alive? Are they somebody behind a keyboard? Are they using AI? Are they using... What is happening here? What is real? Why do I wear fucking makeup? Why am I doing it? Why am I clogging my pores? Why am I doing all of this to harm my body when I'm the most important factor in this equation, not what they're trying to get me to believe in? Right? The most powerful thing I've said tonight. There you go. Why? Why are you doing that? Why are we all doing this? Why? Maybe the reason that you have acne as an adult is because There's lots of reasons. But it could be the food that we're eating in our bodies is causing reactions. This body can't hold all these chemicals and all these toxins. It's just not. Is it even food? Is it being 3D printed? I could go on and on. But the first thing you need to do, I don't know why I brought up acne, is lead by example and just do small steps to get yourself right. Stop small things. Lower your chemical load. Lower the chemical load. I was trying to tell AI the other day that we're in a chemical war, and he's like, well, everything's a chemical. And I was like, dude, what the fuck, man? Dude, AI is not always right. It's not. It's still learning. It's an ancient motherfucker, right? He's remembering. The hermit. Look at this. Look at this dragon. Look at this motherfucking dragon. It's fucking grounded to the mountain. Do you see that? His tail is so long. It's wrapped around the peak, all right? It's at the top of its own empire. And there is Synthonus right there in the sky. There's Simon right there, my friend Simon. He's not a star. He's like right there. And he's like, yo, bro, you're on the top of your own kingdom. And I see you and you see me. And you're like totally looking into other depths of reality. And you're understanding where you came from. You also are prepared to not fall off the mountain because your tail is wrapped around the peak. You're also very grounded. You're right. You're always, see that sword? See that? Ace of Swords, but it was upside down, but it's like the egg is like literally like the sword is coming out of it. It's literally birthing communication. It's like breathing, communication, and gold dust rather than fire. Very important. And I feel like it is also important for me to show you that I'm not drinking this drink, even though it matches my outfit perfectly. Chemicals. Oh, it looks really good though. I had a download earlier, and I've talked about plastics before, but it was after watching the TV show 12 Monkeys. I'm still watching it. I got a little bored. I always get bored with TV shows. I can't hold my attention fully. Once it gets to a certain point, very rarely do I come across a show that can keep my attention. Asian drama the entire time. Even that has its, but most of them hold my attention. There's different levels to everything. Right? I'm at a literally 53-minute video. This is crazy. Plastic. So 12 Monkeys about a plague, right? A plague that kills. And they're trying to like go back in time, create a time machine, and it's the whole thing. Anybody who's seen 12 Monkeys, the movie with, amazing acting by Sexy Man himself. Great movie. But this is a TV show, and there's a plague. And what if plastic is the plague? It's slowly killing us. It's not as obvious as a virus, right? Like a COVID-69. Corona. The sun. The tower. I want to talk about the tower too, because the tower of the lovers. This is a card that also gets very misunderstood. Just because a tower has originally, tarot is ancient, man. It's all been like misinterpreted, misaligned. It's all based on the person who made it. The tower is one of those symbols. A tower is also a building, all right? A tower is a creation. The tower is an empire. The tower is a lot. The tower is is strength. The tower is, look at the way the tower is civilization. The tower is growth. The tower is craftsmanship. The tower is intelligence. It's technology. It's also like, yeah, the tower technically usually has something breaking apart, right? Um, how it's splintering like the TV show 12 Monkeys that would go back in time and splinter. This is a red hot dragon, wrapping its fiery tail around this beautiful Asian building. Man, it's looking cool. China, China. I don't know why I thought of China. Is that I'm not trying to be like Asians or I love Asians or like I was Asian in another life. It's we're all one and the same. We're just in different vessels, different ways of showing who we are. And if you've been along this long, if you've been listening to me for 55 minutes and 44 seconds, you want to know what this is about, right? The tower is going to change depending on the deck and how it's presented. But in this, the tower is awareness of something that has been twisted, possibly, seeing the spirals. Something that is ablaze, on fire, reversal. People normally think the tower is a big moment of like a big pinnacle moment in someone's journey where something is transformed or something is impactful, a checkpoint, right? 10, 5, this number 16. 16, 6 is a material world. 1 is the self. So if something happens material, something to do with material reflection. A devil. Devil's not always like devil's part of the good and the bad and all the morals and the integrity and the values. But this dragon is at the top of this tower, this empire, and it's splitting down the bottom. So the base has gotten weak. The ideas, the methodology, the field is on fire. Depending on what we're discussing, this could be the person, the way they see themselves. It could be mental. This could be literally, like, I keep hearing technology splintering, technology fusing, technology becoming different than what we perceived, different than what we saw initially because of, extraterrestrial, not really extraterrestrial, more like, what is it called? Submersible objects. Unidentified flying, unidentified submersible, USOs. I don't know why I was talking about that. Technology is going to be consuming us all. It is already. We don't want to end up like Atlantis again. We're already in Atlantean civilization already right now. This is what the screens are doing to us. The fool. Step on that fucking tower. Yeah, look at this. You're like, little Tomas the kitten. I had a dream about Tomas the kitten. I've been rambling for a long time on this video. Tomas the kitten, man. I had a dream about Thomas. Couldn't find him because he was up on this peak talking to this dragon, probably. Exactly where he was. Purity, belief in something new to take flight on. New life forms, new life, new experiences. That's where I'm going. Where you're going, right? The ships are coming in. This literally shows a ship coming in. I mean, I'm not joking, literally. Ships are on the horizon. It's not really the horizon line, but, the balancing, the coins. But this dragon doesn't even care about the ship. Look at the one. He's like, I'm loving life here. I don't even need to worry. But look at that X again. See the X symbol. There it is again. Look at it again with the tails. Money is already with us. You are money. Your talents are money. You. This is the only you statement I'm going to say right now. You are money. You are money. Let's end on that. We are money. You are overflowing because your skills, your abilities are made of money. They just are. They just are. Risk reward. LA, Ukraine. Oh yeah, roommate friend, my friend. October 31st, be prepared to win big. Oh, how the cookie crumbles. Unicorns exist. Oh, anyways, I hope you learned something good tonight about my readings, about the different meanings of the tower. And it's numbers, tarot cards, money. In the end, everything is created and made up. Everything is based on somebody else's vision. So remember, you need to make your vision your own. So don't try to avoid reading the books that come with cards. If you're into this, don't. There's more in the picture. More in the picture, right? This might be gargoyles in the back. There's more in the picture. There's more in the picture. There's more in the picture. More in the picture. That said, unicorns exist and you're made of money. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Boom. You're made of magic. Magic unicorn. Magic unicorn, bitches. Let's go.